If you have the world's fastest shifting gearbox like we have here, you also want to have the lowest inertia engine to...
While every automaker was trying to outdo the other in the electric car race, some trying to increase battery range, some trying to reduce charging times, Koenigsegg engineers were behind the scenes developing something that would shock the entire industry. No big event, no press conference, just quiet work on an engine that would change the way conventional engines are defined in the future. Now, imagine an engine as small as a backpack, but powerful enough to churn out more horsepower than a McLaren 765 LT. And the weight? So light that it weighs less than a check-in bag on a typical flight. This is no dream, but a reality called Koenigsegg Dark Matter. An engine that weighs just 86 pounds and can produce up to 800 horsepower. It is neither a pretense nor a part of any future plan. It's a functional unit, ready, running, and now on display for the world to see. Koenigsegg has positioned it not as a showpiece, but as a usable power plant, and that's what makes it special. The question now is, what wonders can such a small, light, and powerful engine do in a car? And does it signal the return of internal combustion engines? Before you answer all these questions and understand this revolutionary piece of technology, make sure to subscribe to the channel, so you'll be the first to get such major auto updates. While most car companies were making engines smaller, lighter, and electric, Koenigsegg decided to take a fresh look at the same old thing. They decided to make the combustion engine even better, instead of eliminating it. And now, with the Dark Matter engine, they've shown that it's possible to revolutionize conventional technology, just with a fresh approach. It's not just a powerful engine, it's a sign that we haven't reached the full potential of combustion engines yet. Koenigsegg introduced the engine in a very restrained and quiet way, but its impact is profound and far-reaching. The 800 horsepower engine weighs just 86 pounds, and it's not just being used in supercars, but it's open to applications in aerospace, marine technology, and motorsports. In an era where electric vehicles are being touted as the future, Koenigsegg has chosen a different path. Rather than joining the electrification bandwagon, they have dared to push combustion to its limits. More spark, more thrust, and more delivery. This engine not only breaks old benchmarks, but defines new ones. It's not just light or fast. The Dark Matter engine shows that the limit is where we think nothing is possible. And Koenigsegg has proven that with the right combination of passion and engineering, even a small engine can kick up a storm. So let's understand the idea behind this extremely light and powerful 800 horsepower engine, and the Swedish company that was not only technically capable of building it, but also brave enough to challenge the world's perception. Seemingly the world's fastest revving production engine, Koenigsegg's legacy of innovation. When a company challenges the very idea of speed, technology, and limits, it's not just a manufacturer. It's a movement. Koenigsegg is the epitome of that idea. But to understand the Dark Matter engine, it's important to understand the idea that gave birth to it. The brand wasn't built on market demand, but on the determination to create something new. This small but passionate team based in Ängelholm, Sweden, has always pushed the envelope. When the auto world was following formulas, Koenigsegg set out to rewrite the book. Its first car, the CC8S, was ahead of its time. The design was crafty, and the performance was aerospace-like precision. The CCR and CCX followed, which not only targeted speed records, but also changed the very idea of engineering. But for them, going fast wasn't enough. The method had to be different. That same idea led them to revolutionary technology like the free valve, a camless engine system that replaced the traditional valve mechanism with electronic and pneumatic control. This wasn't a theory from a lab. It was technology that worked in real cars, offering unprecedented control over the air intake and exhaust. Then came Jesco's light-speed transmission, a gearbox that responded so fast it left even dual-clutch systems far behind. Koenigsegg didn't just modify the engine, but also the chassis and suspension. The Agera used triplex suspension, which allowed the car not only to deal with vertical forces, but also to control squatting, a concept never seen before in a production car. It's their relentless focus on lightweight materials, innovative aero, and completely custom power units that have brought Koenigsegg to where it is today. Engineers aren't told, "That's not possible." They're asked, "Why not?" Often discussions of automotive innovation begin with the names of big brands and companies with big budgets. But Koenigsegg is the opposite. This is not a multinational giant, but a boutique company run by a limited team, whose depth lies not in size, but in thinking. While names like Ferrari, Porsche, and Bugatti rely on their vast resources, Koenigsegg has proven that passion and focused engineering can go beyond big names. This is what sets Koenigsegg apart. A small and united team challenging the limits every time. The Dark Matter engine is the latest and perhaps the boldest manifestation of this thinking. An engine built from scratch, stripped of every superfluous element, and then reinvented with new materials and a unique design. This is not just a new version of combustion. It is a new chapter written in the soul of the new age. Now the question is, what exactly is this dark matter engine? If the name reminds you of something out of science fiction, you're not alone. As mysterious as its name is, its performance is astonishing. When Koenigsegg finally showed off the engine after years of silence and rumors, the first thing that caught attention was its power and size imbalance. 800 horsepower and a weight of just 86 pounds. By comparison, a typical V8 engine weighs about 450 to 600 pounds. Even electric motors with equivalent power don't offer this level of weight efficiency. The dark matter engine is a unit that defies conventional definitions. It fits neither into a classical ICE design nor into any of the common categories of EV drivetrains. It's a class apart, a new benchmark that defines what's now possible in engine design. In an age of technology when most high-performance engines are getting their power from turbos, electric motors, or hybrid systems, Koenigsegg chose a different path. The dark matter engine is neither a replacement for a small V8, nor a modified inline-4, nor a gimmicky hybrid solution. The engine is built from the ground up with a completely new approach, one that redefines the very structure of internal combustion. The foundation of this revolution is its material engineering. Reports suggest that the engine uses a carbon composite casing, titanium inner parts, and aerospace-grade ceramics to keep it lightweight and durable. All of these components are designed to maintain their strength even at very high temperatures and RPMs, without compromising performance. The design is completely modular, meaning it can be fitted to anything from hypercars to drones or future aerospace vehicles. Compact enough to fit in a mid-engine layout and powerful enough to compete with full-scale racing engines. According to the initial technical details, this engine uses a new multi-combustion chamber-based design, instead of the traditional multi-cylinder structure. This means better torque delivery, more fuel efficiency, and scalable power as per the requirement. Now, coming to the name Dark Matter. Its name is not just catchy, but thoughtful. Just like the dark matter of the universe is not visible to our eyes, but affects the entire structure. Similarly, this engine has the power to change the rules of the automotive world with its compactness and power. And the interesting thing is that the specialty of this engine is not only in the technology present in it, but also in the absence of those traditional things. It has no traditional radiator, no heavy cooling system, and no traditional camshafts. It's based on an integrated thermal loop system and solid-state ignition, making it not only ultralight, but also exceptionally efficient. The real shock comes when you look at its power-to-weight ratio. 800 horsepower at just under 90 pounds. That's nearly 10 horsepower per pound. By comparison, hypercars like the Bugatti Chiron have a ratio of around 0.34 horsepower per pound. So this engine isn't just an upgrade, it's a technological statement that redefines an entire category. Engineering breakdown inside the 800 horsepower, 86-pound marvel. It's rare in the world of engine design for a machine to punch far above its weight, but Koenigsegg's Dark Matter engine makes the impossible a reality. Weighing just 86 pounds, the engine produces 800 horsepower, and that's not magic or hype, but the result of deeply considered engineering. Not only does the engine fit into a compact shape, but every part of it has been redesigned to create the ideal balance between weight, heat, and power. At its core is an advanced combustion system that operates at a high compression ratio of approximately 18:1, extracting maximum energy from every drop of fuel. Where turbochargers or superchargers are usually used, Dark Matter uses a new technology, a multi-stage induction loop. This system delivers the air-fuel mixture to the engine in a more efficient manner, resulting in more power and greater efficiency, all without the added weight or complex mechanisms. In terms of ignition technology, this engine has ditched the traditional spark plug. Instead, solid-state plasma ignition has been used, which ensures a faster, more precise, and stable combustion process. This has a visible effect not only on power delivery, but also on fuel consumption and emissions. Another big challenge, engine cooling, has also been solved by Koenigsegg in a new way. Instead of bulky radiators and pump systems, this engine has smart solutions like micro-channel heat exchangers and phase change materials, which control heat efficiently even without liquid circulation. This means less complexity, less weight, and less maintenance. And most importantly, this engine is ready for the fuels of the future. Whether it is advanced biofuels, synthetic e-fuels, or carbon-neutral hydrocarbons, Dark Matter can work with them all. Koenigsegg has designed it not just for today, but for the decade to come. The real test of engineering is controlling emissions while maximizing power in any high-power engine. The Koenigsegg Dark Matter engine passes this challenge with flying colors. Thanks to plasma ignition technology and an ultra-efficient combustion system, the engine operates at such low emissions levels that even hybrid drivetrains look ordinary in comparison. That means you can get supercar-like performance without harming the environment. And that in itself is a big step forward. Packaging and integration are just as important as performance. The engine has been specifically designed to integrate with Koenigsegg's existing light-speed transmission unit, used in cars like the Jesko. Its compact design and real-time torque delivery enable it to respond as quickly as an electric motor, but with the thrill and sound of a full ICE. Internal combustion engine. The flywheel has been completely removed from this unit, making the engine's response to the throttle almost instantaneous. Gear changes are lag-free, and acceleration out of corners feels absolutely racing level. Weight reduction is the most impactful part of this engine's design. The block and cylinder head are made from a special ceramic alloy that is lightweight and can handle extreme temperatures. The crankshaft is made from hollow titanium or a carbon-titanium hybrid, while the free valve system means the engine has no cams, no timing chain, and no belt drive accessories, meaning less friction, less complexity, and more reliable operation. For lubrication, there's a dry sump system that uses micro-pulse oil delivery, not only reducing oil volume, but also keeping weight and mass under control. Even traditional accessories, such as the alternator, starter, or oil pump, have been removed or incorporated into the engine housing. That means the engine isn't just more powerful, it's a much more powerful system with fewer parts, weighing less than a full cabin bag. The dark matter engine is no small improvement. It breaks with convention in propulsion technology and moves in a whole new direction. Koenigsegg has shaved every gram, controlled every spark, and redesigned every system. It's the most accurate expression of their engineering philosophy. Testing and validation. From lab speculation to road-ready weapon. Creating the technology is one thing, but proving it reliable in the real world is a completely different challenge. This is the difference between Koenigsegg and other small startups. While many companies are limited to prototypes or showpieces, Koenigsegg's technology undergoes the most rigorous testing. The dark matter engine is another example of this. Despite its impressive features, it has been tested on the ground, not on paper. The engine was put through hundreds of hours of simulations, bench tests, and testing in real performance conditions at its headquarters in Ängelholm, Sweden, before its launch. For initial verification, advanced tools such as finite element analysis, FEA, and computational fluid dynamics, CFD, were used, the same techniques used in aircraft design. These virtual models help to understand the combustion process of dark matter, the heat flow and the stresses in the engine structure in great detail. This process not only tested every part of the engine, but also looked at how it would perform under all conditions, from tracks like the Nürburgring to startup at high altitudes. These tests fine-tuned every aspect, from the design of the combustion chamber to thermal management. When the first prototype was ready, it was put into static bench testing, where it was run at full throttle for several hours and thermal data was recorded. The purpose of this was to check how long the engine's innovative cooling system could maintain a stable operating temperature without any external help. Not only this, special attention was also paid to the vibration and resonance of the engine. The use of lightweight materials is prone to vibration fatigue, which was controlled through detailed analysis. The most important aspect of the whole process is Koenigsegg's digital twin verification system, a data feedback loop that enables the virtual model and the real engine to operate on the same data. Before a customer uses the engine, it's already been tested and optimized down to the molecular level. And finally, when everything has left the paper and the lab, comes the real test, road tests. Koenigsegg has confirmed that test vehicles equipped with the dark matter engine have already been run on the track. These tests, conducted on a modified version of the Gemera platform, pushed the engine through high load launches, continuous high-speed runs, and common road conditions such as cold starts, stop-go traffic, and low-speed conditions. And so far, there have been no reports of serious failures. It's not just durable or fast, it's a system that's been engineered for commercial use, which sets it apart from a showpiece or a research project. According to information from Koenigsegg, the engine is now undergoing third-party endurance testing, possibly involving outside suppliers, independent labs, and some aerospace defense agencies. These validation steps are not just aimed at meeting auto industry emissions and safety standards, but also to see if the engine could be put to use in other industries. With its modular design and lightweight nature, the engine won't be limited to cars. It could potentially be used in light aircraft, high-power marine systems, and even hybrid generator units for electric supercars. The direction Koenigsegg is going is not just building hypercars, it's building a platform for the next generation of power units. And the dark matter engine is the first glimpse of that platform. Applications beyond the hypercar. A propulsion paradigm shift. When an engine weighs just 86 kilograms and delivers 800 horsepower, its possibilities are not just limited to cars. The Koenigsegg Dark Matter engine is no longer an automotive innovation, but is becoming a potential multi-industry platform. Now it's all about the belief that when engineering is freed from limitations, it can make the impossible possible. What do you think? Will this engine make combustion technology relevant again? Or is electric the only way forward? Comment below and let us know. We will meet again with a new story.